Once you have your name written and divided, you're ready to draw the lines. We will be drawing the 6 lines that are each 1 inch apart, horizontally across your folder or practice paper. I'll be working on the practice paper first. So you're going to start at the top. We're going to do 6 lines, each 1 inch. The 1 inch mark is the biggest one right by the number. And we'll do the same on the opposite side. Make sure that the 0 is lined up when you go to mark your numbers. Then we'll connect the lines. Go ahead and turn your paper the opposite direction, and you'll be using your ruler. Make sure that you check the marks before you draw the lines so that your lines don't go crooked. If you're left-handed, have the ruler in your right hand and your pencil in the left. But if you're right-handed, you're going to switch that around so we don't have to cross your arms over. So if you're right-handed, it will look like this. We're going to use a loose grip on your pencil. This way the lines will be very light and easy to erase, because when we're done, we don't want to be able to see the lines. So I'm going to line both ends up. Have a firm grip on the ruler, a nice light grip on the pencil. It's just an overhand grip. So you should have your 6 lines. If the paper is 18 inches, we need to be able to find the center. So 18 divided by 2 is 9. So the 9-inch mark is going to be our middle. So we're going to mark that first line right there. We're going to skip the center line, mark the third line on that side, because this is where we're going to write one word. We'll have a space, and then this is where we'll be writing the other one. Same thing, go ahead and mark the 9-inch mark on 4 and 6. Then we need to decide if you have the odd or even. I'm going to demonstrate the odd first. Each of our letters are going to be 1.5 inches wide, so we need to be able to center that, so we have to find half of 1.5 inches. If you find the 1.5 inch mark, it's going to be right here. I'm going to zoom in. If we divide that in half, it would be 1 3/4, which is located right here. So I'm going to mark 0 in half, so that should look centered. I'm going to do the same thing at the top. So if I go to connect those lines, I'm going to draw very lightly again. That will be my first letter for the odd row. Since I have 3, I'm going to add 1 more on each side. So I can line up my 0, mark 1.5 inches, just like that, and I can connect those. And same on the other side. So since I'm on the left, I'm going to put my marker right at 1.5, and I'll mark 0. Same on the top. If I had more letters, I would just continue on the 1.5 inch mark on each side till I get what I need. On the bottom, I happen to have an even number. So I'm going to go ahead and draw that line because I do need the space. So I'll have an even amount on both sides. I happen to have 8 letters, so I'll have 4 on each side. I'll put my ruler right at 0 and mark 1.5. It's up to you if you just want to slide your ruler down and keep marking 1.5, or you can go ahead and do the math. So we have 1.5, 3, another 1.5 would be at the 4.5, another 1.5 would be at 6. And I'll do the same for this other line, just moving my ruler. And then on the opposite side, since I ended at 6, I can put my marker at 6 right here. Or you can measure each one out. So you could do 1.5, mark it 1.5. Again on the top, and then connect all of your lines. Very lightly. And those are my spaces.